What's up, guys? This one is a new one. This one's called Dear Slim by Tom MacDonald. Let's get to it.
That's
so funny.
Real quick, I know we just get to it, I know, but for this one, I do want to go over the backstory. So Tom MacDonald and Eminem have definitely had some clashes. So they definitely disagree politically, but Eminem produced a beat, put it out for auction. Someone bought it for $100 grand. That someone was Tom MacDonald. Everyone was wondering, what is he gonna do with this beat? Is he gonna like shit on Eminem? Is he gonna come up with like his own song and not even talk about Eminem? Puts out a song called Dear Slim, which is the first lyric of Stan, Dear Slim. And in the title, he says produced by Eminem, like in big letters.
Like it's, wow.
And we know more than anyone that putting Eminem in your title gets a lot of views. Yep. So I've heard this, he has not yet. So let's get to it.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me maybe, cause lately everywhere I turn someone's comparing us crazy. I never would have thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become the product of shade. But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. Dear Slim, I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as
already.
This is Stan. He's like, this is Stan.
We are watching the music video right now. We can't put it up. YouTube doesn't like that, but we are watching the music video.
This is Stan. If you play Stan and this one back to back, it's Stan with longer hair and like braids.
I also want to point out, Tom MacDonald is not signed by any artist. He produces everything. He makes his own beats. He writes his own lyrics, and then his girlfriend makes the music videos. Shout out to Nova, because this video has captured the camera angles and everything of the original Stan video, so good job on that.
The lighting, everything.
The lighting, the room, the room. Detail.
Even like the camera quality.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's wearing the white t-shirt and the sweatpants, just like Stan did. Yeah.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me maybe, because lately everywhere I turn, someone's comparing us. Crazy. First of all, are they?
I think he would get it as much as any white rapper would get it.
Maybe, yeah.
But nothing more, I would say.
I think the flow is pretty good. I think it's a lot better than what MGK could probably do, honestly. I think if Eminem responds to this, I think the beef between, like the rap battle between Tom MacDonald and Eminem would be way more exciting than the battle between MGK and Eminem, because Tom MacDonald, I think, is a better writer. His music sounds better, in my opinion, and he's got better flows.
That's a crazy thing to say, because I think MGK fans might be mad at you for that.
Bring it on. You guys are also like wrong as fuck. So.
I think the reason why I like Tom MacDonald more than Machine Gun Kelly specifically is Machine Gun Kelly, at least what I've heard from him, he just seems more of like a shit disturber rather than an actual threat. But Tom MacDonald actually writes stuff that, even if I don't agree with it, it's stuff that hopefully he believes, and he genuinely sees the world that way. And that's what rap should be, is writing what you feel and putting that on the page. If you go down, I will go down with you.
Okay, all right, yeah. I don't know. I just think that like giving them enough time to like kind of come up with some like shit, it would be so nice to like break down that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun as hell.
Obviously you mentioned it with the music video. He's seen Stan, he's watched it, he probably was a fan of him back in the day. Copy some of his rhyming schemes. There's an internal rhyme there, and we've mentioned it before, where it's like da-da-da-da rhyme, da-da-da-da rhyme, and then like a longer sentence rhyme. Mm-hmm. Here he does it, but he has like little internal rhymes there, because he's like, you might have heard of me maybe, because everywhere I go someone's comparing us crazy. I never thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become a product of Shady. And then he goes back to that. Yeah. So it's like internal. That's pretty smooth.
That's nice, yeah. Thought, Pac, box, Shady, and crazy.
I would buy bleach in a box and be a product of Shady. Like, you're literally buying a product, like, which is Shady, the hair dye. You're like buying a product of hair dye, but you're becoming a product of Shady. That's fucking fire.
But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald.
People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Do they? I guess so. He's pretty controversial.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
He's had some songs.
There was the one song that you showed me, bro. That one I was like, some stuff.
Yeah. Actually, if you guys want to hear more Tom MacDonald, let us know.
Controversial, counterculture.
That's yeah, cool. Yeah. Honestly, no, I have no complaints so far. Like, I've heard Tom MacDonald gets a lot of hate just from that so far. Nothing to really like rag on him for, I would say.
but I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. Dear Slim, I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. But I'm here now, and I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well, as Marshall, I'm you. Marshall, remember that.
Hold up.
Damn, Marshall,
All right.
I'm you. That sounds like some following,
Well,
like...
He also, Marshall Mathers said in one of his songs, he's like, you can be just like me. Now he's like, Marshall, I'm just like you
I'm
now.
just like
so it's
you.
flipping.
If you hate me, you hate yourself.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough. How is he gonna respond and be like, well, fuck you? It's like, you kind of saying it to yourself now.
Bro, the way he said Marshall on that one though, like Marshall,
yeah.
like, here, let me paint a picture, baby.
Okay.
You have a little brother.
Okay.
And he admires the hell out of you, right?
Okay.
And you don't really like him that much because he's, you know, your little brother and he's kind of annoying. He starts to dress like you. He starts to talk like you. He starts to do all this shit just like you, and he starts to like think he could just come along the shit just because you're his brother.
Yeah.
So he starts to do that shit. And then you start to really get annoyed. You're like, fuck off, like leave me alone, leave me alone. He's
Okay.
like, Marshall, but I just want to like be like you. And then he's like,
Oh,
Marshall.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's how I pictured him saying
Marshall,
that right there.
yeah.
Marshall,
Kind of like a new yeah, like a nuisance all.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. We haven't even talked about this. This beat made by Eminem. Eminem made this beat. How do you think? Or how do you feel?
Pretty dope. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
It's a pretty good beat, like the dun 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 bum dun dun dun. I don't. It's pretty hard. Like it's pretty hard. I like it a lot.
Follows the McDonald doesn't rhyme, but it does now.
Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. I don't know how. That's not the hardest bar to end on, but
I'm pretty awesome. I've never heard that fly well
pretty
in rap.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm awesome.
yeah. That line. Everything else is fine. That line could have been a little different.
Because that's when the beat dropped too. Dear
Yeah,
Slim.
yeah, and then the letter, Dear Slim.
Yeah, Dear
I wrote
Slim.
to you, but you still ain't calling.
I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. I like that line.
Yeah.
They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me.
That, when I first heard it, I was like, whoa, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like MGK level, just, I hate you. He's not like attacking him so far.
So far. But neither was like MGK though. He was,
He
but he
was,
wasn't.
he
But
was.
it was like a diss track towards Eminem and he was still like complimenting him a lot.
Would you call this a diss track so far?
Not yet.
Man, I also, that's like, again, like rap is best when it's saying something that's true to the artist that's writing it. So they're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. That flow, really good.
Yeah.
That's super smooth, but then also that's like saying something like, you don't know what Slim did for me. Like
there's no way I hate him. I don't hate him.
I can only imagine he started a rap career. Like I can only imagine what
Yeah.
Slim Shady did back in the 2000s, like for him.
Inspirational.
But I'm here now. I fight the system just like you. Do you agree? In his own
I
way?
mean, yeah, I guess in his own way. Especially, okay, let me stop. Because, like, when Slim came out, he was very anti-establishment. And that's, in his own way, Tom MacDonald is the same.
I agree.
Huh.
I also thought that. I was like, I see similarities, more so with him than MGK, for example. I don't know why we're picking on MGK right now. But I see a lot of, I see more similarities between Tom MacDonald and Eminem. Like, people fucking hate Tom MacDonald, but people fucking hated Eminem.
That's true.
They're not at the same fame level. Like, Eminem was global. Tom MacDonald, I think, is just North America, more or less.
I have no idea. I have no
I
idea.
don't- he's definitely
I
not
just heard
Eminem.
about him, like, a couple months ago.
Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit him just like you. That's a good flow. Good
I
bar
wonder
as well.
if he did it at, like, the same time. Like, oh, he loves it. So do I. Like, oh, fuck.
Well, he's off it. All right,
Shit,
I'll go
I
off
guess
it
it's not
too.
that cool anymore.
That's cool too. He's, you know how in Old Time's Sake, Dr. Dre was like, I'm Dre from back in the day from NWA from. Here he's kind of doing the same thing where he's like, I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. Rhymes that with, that can't be right, dude. Cause Marshall, I'm you.
I'm you.
Wow.
But yeah, I like that whole idea of like, you can't hate me because then you'd be hating yourself.
That's like the ultimate, like, I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah,
that's the
like
ultimate.
he's such a little kid with this shit.
And I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well as Marshall. I'm you, Marshall.
I do want to say something about that flow specifically.
Please.
Kind of basic.
I like what he's saying though.
Yeah,
and,
like
and
what
it
he's saying
fits
dope.
with the syllables.
But it's like, it seems very choppy flow. If you don't, you know, like I hate this choppy flow. Everyone copies it. Probably
I think it's like still flying with me though, because
Okay.
it's kind of like I'm taking this more of like the where it's less flow and bar heavy and it's more just about like the story.
Yeah,
and
okay,
message.
fair enough, fair enough.
So I think it's kind of okay with me. Like I'm not upset with it.
People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well as Marshall. I'm you, Marshall. Remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. Dear Slim.
I think he fucked that chorus up. Bro.
Yeah,
he fucked that shit up, bro. Like he played the beat so well on that chorus. That was dope.
I like the beginning part relatively, like remember back when you became Eminem, changed the world with a pen, like that's fine. And then it's the na part.
That part, the like na na na
Yeah,
boo,
yeah, like na na.
I'm
na.
just like you, na na boo. Yes, the playground shit's coming out for real.
But like,
I don't know. If I was Tom MacDonald, I would have done a diss track.
you would have done a diss
I would have
track?
done a diss track. Imagine how fucking heat that would be. I bought your song to shit on you with your song.
Fuck you.
Yo, that would have been fucking so cool.
I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. Dear Slim, I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt.
Hold up. Okay.
Shit. Like as your rapper, baby, I'm not inheriting anything but hate.
Oh.
That's sick. That's sick.
It's also true too. Like I'm assuming being a white rapper, well, first of all, like you're a white rapper. That's already a thing that Eminem had to face. But then now you also are always going to be compared to Eminem, who's like probably the best white rapper that's going to come out of all time. Maybe second to only like Vanilla Ice or something. Okay, because I don't want to die, I'll openly say I was kidding. Thought maybe because you pay, and that A rhyme, I thought maybe because of the way you paved the way for me, you might relate to the weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying.
Okay,
that's fucking
that
fire.
is sick.
That's fire. Like the
That was
A
sick.
sound.
Yeah, the A sound was really.
I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to the weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. That's just like, like you don't even need like a metronome for that. You can just like spit it.
The alliteration too with the C, like the
Caucasian.
Caucasian
Oh, you're
rappers
right.
are
Yeah,
carrying. They're
Caucasian
constantly
rappers
comparing
are.
us.
Wow, you're right, bro.
was sick.
Yeah, Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing. Oh, but it's cool that he's saying something too, because he's like, you paved the way for me. Like a lot of, and I would also agree. Like Machine Gun Kelly, Tom MacDonald, like Token, NF, like these people probably wouldn't have had such an easy way if it wasn't for Eminem. Eminem paved a lot of the hard
That is
shit
fair.
of it, I would say.
Ooh, but Token is.
Token's dope.
Of the people you mentioned,
Token's
I think
pretty-
Token's fire, bro.
Maybe we'll
my
react
God.
to more Token. Maybe Token would have been Eminem had Eminem
Maybe,
not
yeah,
have him.
maybe. Oh my God, man.
You paved the, like, you know what it should be like. I thought you might know what Caucasian rappers, like the weight that we're carrying, like maybe I thought you would know, because they're constantly comparing us to you.
Yeah.
Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. And then notice how in the beginning when he said and they don't know what Slim did to me, but I'm here now, then he says it again here. He goes, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now. Like he says, I'm here now.
Oh, your pizza. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dear Slim, I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent out.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. That's a bar. There's no misconstruing it. Like, that's a fucking bar.
Dog, okay, check this out. Call me culture vulture garbage. Those are ignorant words. I like that line because it's like, you can call me those words because you don't even know what I've been through. Like, you don't know like where my thoughts are coming from. That's what the meaning of ignorance is, like not knowing. So and it's like those are ignorant words.
And also culture vulture is like it's Eminem got the same shit, which is like your heart's not in it. You're just trying to appropriate this culture rather than be a part of it. And he's saying like, you can call me culture vulture, but like you said, those are ignorant words. My heart's actually in it. Like I was raised on hip hop. Like he even says in the first thing when I was listening to Biggie and Pac, like I was a product of Shady. It's not like he's just using the rap game and like kind of abusing it to make money off it. According to these lyrics, he's actually in it and he loves it and he has a passion for it. And I think there's a difference between appreciation and appropriation.
Woo! Okay.
And I think I would say Eminem appreciates black culture. Like he even shouts people out, brings Black Thought and Royce and like all these black artists on. Like I would say it's ignorant to say Eminem appropriates black culture, but maybe I should let you take that.
That was a bar and a half.
Agree?
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Dang,
dope.
holy. Difference between appreciation and appropriation.
Yeah, man.
Write that down, because that's going to be a song one day. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird.
Taking the culture vulture, like I'll take the poultry, the bird. But then flipping the bird, like, because Eminem back in the day, he would always
put your ones in the sky.
Yeah.
No, that one was, because it was like, it was a theme that he like kind of constructed.
He's kind of taking what people say and then flipping it on them.
Yeah. Oh, the flipping the bird! He's literally flipping.
That's a double then, because he's cooking it. He's like flipping it till it's burnt. Like it's not even eatable anymore. Like this what you're using to try and attack me with, it's charred. But also he's flipping it on them.
Whoa.
That's fucking fire.
That's a triple.
See,
because of flipping the bird, like literally.
And the music cuts out too. He's like, I'm just like you. The music, I'm flipping the bird, and then it comes in again. That's fucking fire. He knew that was a bar.
His like song, like his track.
Look, I'm even on your beat. Like I'm on your beat right now. I'm just like you so much.
They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. You were the reason I screamed it all of my teachers. A teen, I needed your CD on repeat and Shady's face on my t-shirt. But I'm here now, they call me controversial just like you. We're both white, both rap, both of our eyes blue. Screw any guy who tries to say you changed and don't like you. Cause in my mind it's still 99, and I'm you.
In my mind it's still 99.
I'm you.
It's almost creepy.
And I'm you. Yeah, he is the ultimate stan, paying for his beat to make a song about like Marshall, I'm you.
How we're so like we're the same person.
Yeah, I fucking love. This is probably my favorite flow in the song. Is Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. Like that's a fire bar right there. Like even where the syllables hit on the beat are fucking great.
One thing I will say is I like how it's very easy to understand what he's saying. Like he enunciates like every word, which is nice.
Like he's not adding like any flair to it or anything that makes it hard to. You could
it's
probably
almost like he's just saying it.
Yeah, literally. You were the reason I screamed at all my teachers. A teen, I needed your CD on repeat and Shady's face on my t-shirt. That's fucking fire.
I'm here now. That's a theme, yeah. The I'm here now and then just like you.
They call me controversial just like you. Agreed. We're both white, both rap, both of our eyes blue.
Eyes blue.
That
was sick, yeah.
That's a good, screw any guy who tries to say you've changed and don't like you. Because you know how Eminem now, it's like, oh, you're not like what you were before.
Yeah.
This actually kind of is less of a diss rap and more of like a support.
That's exactly what it is.
I'll pay for a beat and then give you your flowers right now, like on a beat that you made after paying you for it. Like,
I'm like the stan that didn't kill himself. The stan that actually exists.
Bro.
Woo!
Just hold on to what you... I don't want to spoil anything for you.
I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. But I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. Whether you love me or hate me, or think I'm crazy.
I was just about to say, why does he say what instead of like I don't give a fuck?
I don't give a what.
You mentioned it. There's no swear words.
There's no swear words in the song. I honestly think the chorus would have worked a little better if he said I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think so too.
That would have been a little better, but
is he like, does he not swear? Like, is that his thing?
I don't know.
Because I know there's like comedians who
That
like don't swear and it's like a thing and they don't do as well.
I don't know.
Because they don't swear?
Whether you love me or hate me or think I'm crazy, dropped $100,000 to get a beat from Shady. I really hope when I bought it he wasn't angry, but I really had to tell him that he changed me. The truth of the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would have committed suicide before I was a rapper. You showed me that I could do it. I didn't need to be black, or I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you. Marshall, remember back when you became...
I don't think anyone, when he bought that beat, everyone's like, yo, fucking boycott that song. He's gonna
shit on him.
I don't think anybody expected that to come out. Yeah. That's the ultimate. Are we upgrading to trains now? What the fuck?
Is there a train around here?
Did you not hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Where's the tracks? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Like, I live here. Where are the tracks?
But bro, remember how you said he's the Stan that didn't kill himself?
Yeah. Oh man, he is literally the Stan that didn't kill himself. He's the Stan that actually exists.
Yeah.
In the world.
Their beat, and then write a thank you on their beat and be like, here, Marshall, like this is a song for you. Low key by you, telling you thank you and showing you what you did for me. Like, that's fucking fire. That's like the song as a whole, kind of hot.
A song by you, for you, with people who you inspired. That's nuts. But here's the thing, I don't know if I like the way he went at it. Like, I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate that. That's cool. But I almost wish he did a diss track. I'm just being like an asshole though. That's just me wanting more content.
You just want a beef.
I just want
beef.
I just want beef. That's just me being a dick. The song's good. I really like it, but it's like, dog.
Okay, how would you want to affect someone's life? Like, let's say someone came up and said, Alusha, like, thank you so much. Like, you showed me like this and this and this. Like, what's the best compliment you could get in that sense? Because there's the one way where people could be like, wow, thank you so much. You changed my mind on this thing. My vision lines up with yours now. I don't think that's the best compliment though.
Why not? Or what would be?
Because I would rather be the person that helps someone find their own path rather than help them become more like me, if that makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
So him saying like, we disagree politically and like we don't really make similar rap music, but you helped me become more myself.
Oh.
That's an incredible compliment. Like, if I was Eminem, I'd be like, that's kind of dope.
Because at his core, it's like, you are a white rapper, and that's what I want to be. Like, I don't want to be you.
Exactly.
I just want to be me, but you made me possible.
You're not like changing someone to be more like you. You're actually changing them to be more like them.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, because you can change the way you think, sure, but it's like the important thing that changed in him was the thought that he can't be a rapper because he's white. That's the big thing, I think, which is really cool.
But the fact that he's still, even with that, he's like, yo, we can disagree, but you've helped me like become more of myself. That's a crazy compliment.
I dropped $100,000 to get a beat from Shady.
That
is kind of a steal. Like, it's Eminem. Like,
easily $500,000.
Easily.
Already. He got it for like a 1/5 that.
Was it an auction or something?
Yeah, it was like people would bet, like donate money or something, and then he paid the $100,000. And the music video, he has like a thing with No Life Shack. No Life Shack reacted to this with Tom MacDonald.
Really?
Like
No Life Shack is on a new level for reactors, man.
Yeah, because he's reacting with the artist.
That's nuts.
That's kind of fire.
Like, because he could ask them, like, yo, what did you mean by this? Yeah. And like get the live response. That's ridiculous, bro.
Next level. Which is why I'm gonna surprise you. Slim, come on out. In the No Life Shack thing, he talks about how like, yeah, like I found, I looked up what Stan's car was, or like the make and model, and I found it in like a junkyard somewhere, and I like sanded the whole thing and colored it the same color, decorated it, and yeah, like the underwater when Stan's like drowning, those shots are like in his pool, and shit. Like he really
took the essence of the stand.
Yeah, like I really hope that when I bought it, he wasn't angry, because I guarantee Eminem's like, yo,
fuck this guy.
I'm gonna keep an eye just in case it's a diss rap.
Yeah.
But I really had to tell him that he changed me, because the truth of the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would have committed suicide before I was a rapper. That's hardcore.
Truth of the matter, without you, Marshall Mathers. Mathers. That was
Oh, bro. If it wasn't for you showing me that I could do like what I want to do,
I wouldn't be here.
I would have killed myself. Like the real Stan. It's kind of nuts.
Oh.
You showed me I could do it. I didn't need to be blacker.
But that's what's crazy is like Stan was like, you know, Stan, and he killed himself because he was Stan.
Yeah.
But now this guy is like not killing himself because he's Stan. But then like when he wasn't Stan is when he was gonna kill himself, which is kind of like
layered.
Yeah,
that's very layered. Holy shit. I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you. I think he did his best. Better than I could do if I was gonna thank Eminem. Oh, and the rest of the song is just like the chorus basically played over and over again. So this has to be one of the biggest moves you've made, buying a beat from Eminem and making a song thanking him for inspiring you growing up, becoming an artist. That's epic. Just like zooming out and just looking at the whole event. Like, has that ever happened before? That's kind of nuts.
That is actually a lot. Like, there are definitely a lot of eyes on Tom MacDonald now. If there wasn't before. That's impressive that he didn't swear. Because people will use swear words as like a filler word for a syllable. Yeah. But he didn't swear at all, so like that's
also
kind of sick.
I want to play you something. The flow he uses at the end when he says like, the truth of the matter is without you, Marshall Mathers, that whole part. Let's see if you hear anything here.
So patiently waiting to make it through all the hating, debating whether or not you can even weather the storm. With your lay on the table, they operating to save you. It's like an angel came to you, sent from the heavens above.
It's the same amount of syllables too.
That's fucking so cool. Fire. He literally took flows.
But listen to the lyrics of what Slim was actually saying.
So patiently waiting to make it through all the hating, debating whether or not you can even weather the storm. With your lay on the table, they operating to save you. It's like
it was something like you're debating
whether you can even make it through the storm or some shit.
Patiently debating whether or not you
can even weather the storm. Also weather the storm, stormy. First of all, like but also
like the whole vibe of Tom MacDonald's song was like that one sentence.
Bro, this guy, man, like I don't think I've seen because I've heard the song before and I listened to like some of the reactors. Everyone points out that it's the same flow. I think you're the first person to point out that what the flow is saying as well. There's a reason why he took that specific flow. Yeah, is because he's talking about like you're patiently waiting. You don't even know if you'll even weather the storm. And there's like the sound of like the heartbeat thing and like flat lines. Without you,
suicide.
Yeah, without you, I wouldn't kill myself. Thank you, Marshall. Like that's fucking fire. Bro, I promise you no one's said that already. I didn't even know that. That's fucking fire. Well done, man. Well done.
That was smart as fuck. That was really smart.
If you were Eminem,
would I respond?
Like how would you even respond?
I feel like you have to. I feel like it's kind of like you released your first beat ever, and this guy
for auction, and then
this guy responds with like thank you for being like who you are, basically, because you made me who I am. And it's like, how could you just not respond to that?
I don't think they're gonna. There's people in the comments talking about Tom MacDonald and Eminem making a song together. I don't think it's gonna get that far.
That's never gonna happen. Let's be real. Come on.
It'll never happen. But I kind of hope Eminem makes like a little video or like maybe a tweet or something. I hear you. I see you.
I hope he responds. I don't know if he will.
With a full song?
Not with a full song. Okay, I don't think that's necessary. But just like a tweet or something.
Wow, that was Tom MacDonald. Dear Slim, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you liked it, check out another video. If you like us, subscribe. Consider subscribing, or just subscribe. Don't even consider it. Just press the button.
It's right there. It costs you nothing. It's right there. Come on. Instagrams are down below. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
And have a good day. Have a good rest of your day.